We are going to continue making our explosion. This is explosion part 2. So on this middle layer, mine's green, I think yours is too. Expand the layer, lock all the sublayers so that we don't have issues working right next to them. Take your pen tool, make sure you have no fill and a black stroke. It'll be easier to draw that way. And you're going to start right above this black line. The horizontal line. I'm going to zoom in so you can see even better. Okay, and you're just going to, right alongside of the wispy explosion shape that we made, we're going to start. So we're going to start at the bottom here, and we're going to copy that shape. I'm clicking back to the center anchor, and then we're just going to click and pull and make little hill shapes all around, because this is going to be like a big puff of smoke. Okay, so we're going to just click and pull back to the anchor, click and pull back to the anchor, continue that, click and pull back to the anchor, click and pull back to the anchor. Now we're going to go right over that shape that we made, because this is going to make it appear that this part is in front and the other part is behind. So keep going, click and pull. Keep going. Keep making hills right up until you get back to this side of the shape. Okay, end right on the shape, back to the anchor. Now I'm going to copy this shape right here, so it's running right alongside of it, back to the anchor. Now I'm going to head back to where I began, still making little hills. And remember, if you make any mistakes while you're doing this and you want to alter your shapes, you can always take your white arrow, the direct selection tool, and you can alter those little anchors later on. So don't get too worked up about it. Okay, but I'm making, you can see it's kind of like a ring that's going all around the shape. So little hills, little hills, little hills. Okay, this one is going over the other one, which I don't love, but I'll fix it later. Okay, and I want to end up right back where I started. Make a complete shape, just like that. Okay, so like I said, I don't love that shape right there, so I'm going to take my direct selection tool and I'm going to fix it a little bit. I'm going to just move it, and I'm going to play around with the hill so it goes into the right place, because I don't like the way it doubles over itself. There we go. That's better. Okay. I might adjust some of these because I might want them a little bit chunkier, like that, a little wider, not such a narrow explosion. Okay, I like that a little better. Now I'm going to select it with the selection tool, the black arrow, and I'm going to put the white fill on. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to add, I'm going to go to my stroke, and I'm going to click so that I get my options, and I'm going to make this, oops, what happened? 8 points, but it didn't change because it wasn't selected, so I got to select it. And I'm going to make it 8 points. Yeah, I like 8 points. I'm going to change it to variable with profile 1, and there we go. Now I have that nice smoky outline around it. Again, now I want to take my pen tool and I want to add the little lines. So I'm going to click here and pull. Now I'm going to Command Shift A, and I'm going to keep making these until I'm done. Remember, Command Shift A to deselect. And I'm going to keep making these till I have enough, and then I'm going to select all of them by holding Shift, and I'm going to change them to the width that I want and to the variable width stroke. So clicking, again, you can alter them using the direct selection tool later on if you don't like the way they look. You don't have to have them in every little hill, but most hills. And it's best to keep them looking a little different so we have variety in our drawing. Okay, I'm going to add one more, maybe 2 more. I might be lying. Okay, one more. Good. All right, I'm pretty happy with those. So now I'm going to take my selection tool, the black arrow, I'm going to hold Shift, I'm going to click them all, and I'm going to change the width. I think I'm going to change the width to 4, but I'll let you know in a second. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to change the width to, let's start with 4 and see. Oh yeah, 4 looks good, but I want them not uniform. I want them varied with profile one again, and those look great. I'm pretty happy with those. I might just move this one away from the side a little, and this one I might move a little too. Okay, and that looks perfect. All right, so that's the end. Let's see, does it look like that? Yep, looks great. Okay, so that's the end of part 2, and I will come back with part 3 to finish.